Most people lose control before the game even starts, not because they're weak, but because they're loud inside their own head. Constant thinking, constant reacting, constant explaining. And while they're busy doing all that, someone else is just watching, silent, patient, calculating. Machiavelli never said, "Be smarter." He said, "Understand people better than they understand themselves." And you can't do that if your mind won't shut up. Think less, observe more, control everything. Let me show you what that actually looks like in real life, not theory. You walk into a room, most people immediately start performing, adjusting their tone, their posture, their personality. They're not observing, they're trying to be accepted. That's your first advantage, because while they're trying to be liked, you're studying who needs approval. Watch closely. Who talks too much? That's insecurity. Who agrees with everyone? That's fear. Who tries to dominate every conversation? That's compensation. People expose themselves constantly, but only if you're quiet enough to see it. Here's the rule. The one who speaks first reveals position. The one who reacts first loses position. So you stop rushing. When someone challenges you, you don't defend instantly. You pause, not to look calm, but to actually take control. That pause does two things. It makes them uncomfortable, and it gives you time to choose your response instead of leaking it. Understand this clearly. Reaction is submission. If I can make you angry, I control you. If I can make you explain yourself, I control the frame. If I can predict your response, you've already lost. This is why most good people get played. They think honesty protects them, but honesty without control makes you transparent. And transparent people are easy to manipulate. Machiavelli's real lesson was simple. Never let people fully understand your intentions, not because you're evil, but because clarity makes you predictable, and predictability is weakness. So you start doing something uncomfortable. You stop explaining everything. You let people guess. You let them feel uncertain about you, because uncertainty creates psychological pressure. People start watching you more carefully, respecting you more cautiously, even fearing you slightly. That's influence. Now, here's where it gets deeper, and most people can't handle this part. Observation is not just about others. It's about catching yourself in real time. Every time you feel the urge to react, pause and ask, who triggered this and why did it work? Because every trigger is a weakness. And if someone can trigger you once, they can do it again. Control isn't about controlling others first. It's about removing the buttons people can press on you. No anger without purpose. No emotional reactions without strategy. Cold doesn't mean emotionless. It means selective. You feel everything, but you show almost nothing. That's power. Now imagine this shift. You're in a conversation. Instead of trying to impress, you're mapping the person. What do they want? Validation, power, attention. Once you see that, you don't react to their words anymore. You respond to their motive. And that's where control begins. Because people think they're communicating through words. They're not. They're communicating through needs. And if you understand the need, you can control the direction. give them just enough. Hold back just enough. This is precision. Most people are extreme. They either overshare or stay completely silent. They either react emotionally or shut down. Both are predictable, and predictable people are easy to handle. But you become inconsistent on purpose. Calm, but not weak. Quiet, but not passive. Present, but unreadable. Now people can't place you, and when they can't place you, they can't play you. That's the game. Machiavelli never played loud games. He played long ones. He knew something most people ignore. Control is not about the moment. It's about positioning. You don't win by reacting better. You win by needing to react less. So instead of asking, how do I control people? Ask, how do I become unplayable? Because once you reach that level, people stop trying to manipulate you. They start adjusting to you. And that's when control becomes effortless. So next time you're in any situation, don't rush to speak. Don't rush to react. Don't rush to prove anything. Just watch. Because the one who sees everything doesn't need to force anything. They already have control. If you understood this, you're already ahead of most people. But knowing it isn't enough. You have to practice it silently, because real power doesn't announce itself. It just shows up and shifts the entire room